Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then today what we will see is like hello world page. Like yesterday it was in middle. Okay. Now we will continue that one. How we can throw the exception by whatever the message you entered in the screen. Then how we can throw that exception. How many types of exceptions there you can see, like confirmation error and all these things. Okay. Warning. Okay, yesterday what is our workspace is OAF training workspace. In that OAF training workspace, project is there.
देता नहीं था बाबा.
Can you please mute that one? From someone voice is coming.
हाँ नवाला सुस्त कर दो कैसा बा. ना 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 बा. बाइट बैठ के सारे करते. है दोसा.
Excuse me, someone is not muted.
नो
Can
दोसा नो इडली सामने मत जिस जो नहीं लेकर तो कुछ बन रहा है.
Mohammed, can you mute your call? Mohammed.
see now when we will run the hello world page. Now we can just see the page only. For that one, to achieve whatever we are going to enter some data in one field, and once you click on one button to throw the exception on the top of the page, then we need to create one item. And you are all are able to see the screen, na?
Yes.
Please increase the font size, sir.
Font size, how can I increase? Now?
Somewhat better, just.
Okay. See now when I run the page, I am able to see just only this page. Okay. Now what we need to achieve this hello world page, what we need to do, we need to create one item, message text input to enter the details. Then after that, we need to create one button. After that, we need to write some controller code there. Okay. Now let's see. Come to first thing is we need to create an item. Go to here in the page. In the last session, I told you like in the application navigator page will be there. When you click that one, structure will come. When you click on the structure, you can find the properties. In the structure, first of all, you need to create one field, that is message text input. For example, I am taking here one item. This item is message text input. For that one, ID is hello world ID. Okay. Then after that, here for the prompt, we need to give some value. This is text input. Okay. Then after that, what we need to do, once if you have the text input, you need to create one button. See, when you will enter some details, when you click on that button, we need to fetch the data, whatever you entered there, and we need to throw an exception. For that, we need one button. Click on here, new item. Okay. Item, change it as to submit button. Here in the properties, we can see when you will select in the structure item, this item, then properties will be enabled. In the property style, you need to select the submit button. Okay. In the submit button, we need to give the prompt for that button. If you will not give the prompt, then only button will be there. In the button, you cannot see the what is the name purpose of that button. Okay. Here to submit. This one is submit ID. Okay. See, now I am running the page. See, now you can see the button and as well as ID. Button and as well as text input. See, now you are able to see the one text input. Here you can enter whatever you want. Okay. And here you can, once you click on submit, we need to get this value and we need to throw an exception here. Either it's a warning exception or either it's an error exception, either it's an confirmation. Okay. It depends upon the business requirement. Okay. Come to here. When come to first page, first once we run, and here according to our business requirement, we created one message text input and one button. With this, how we can achieve? By using the Java code. We can achieve the to get the values and to show the exception through Java code. We can do this one. See, in the first class, I showed you in the MVC architecture, controller will be there. Controller, where you can create the controller is here in the page level. When you will click on the page, right click, then set new controller. Okay, when you will see here, you are in this path only, no? I already told you last time. VOs will be in the server, EO will be schema.server, and pages and controllers will be in the, it is path is XXOT Oracle apps PO.WebUI. If you will see here in the application sources, the XXOT Oracle apps PO WebUI. In the WebUI, we need to create. Ours is Hello World XX Hello World CO controller we are giving as CO. For the page we are giving as PG. Okay. Then after that click OK. Once you click OK, your controller is ready. See, now in the controller we are having two parts here. One is process request. Okay. And another one is the process form request. And if you see here, these two are under one class. This is public class and XX Hello World CO. What this is our controller. Whatever we created, it is extended up from the OA controller IMPL. See, OA controller IMPL is a standard one. It will from there it will extended to the XX Hello World CO, because from standard all the commands it can fetch. Okay, with this one. This one you can do. See, if you created this one, then if you want to do any extension on behalf of that, on the top of this one, then you need to create the CO extension. When you will create the CO extension, this name will come here and your CO extension name will come here. Okay. Understood? Then after that, we are having inside this class, we are having the process request and the process form request. In the process request, we are having one thing like super class will be there. If you will see here, super class. What is the purpose of this super class is, see, if you return some code here, see, first the code will execute whatever the before in the super class. Then whatever the code you will return after that one, it will execute that code. Okay. If in standard, how they are doing is after super class only they will write anything. If you want to override something for the standard CO extensions, you can write it in the above of the super dot classes. Okay. Then purpose of the process request and process form request is, when process request, what it is doing is when you run the page, okay, it will execute this one. When you run the page at the time itself, first it will execute the process form request. Process form request, when it will execute is when you are doing any action, when you are calling any event, at the time process form request will execute. See, now I will show you here. When see everyone, how you will debug in PLSQL? By using dbms output.put underscore line. Here you can use SOP, like system.out.println in the Java. See, here what I am doing, entered in PFR, PR, process request, na? Process request. See, now I am running the page. See, when I run the page, I am able to see whatever the DBMS output I kept no system.out.println. For example, like in PLSQL DBMS output, here is system.out.println. It is printed means when you when page is executing in the starting stage, like once page is loaded, then PR will fire. PFR when you will do any action or when you will do any events, so on so at the time only PFR will execute. For PFR, see, we created already one button. Okay, we want to do any action means copy this ID. See what I am doing to call any buttons for that button event. You need to write the code like this: if condition, if page context dot get parameter of, you need to pass an ID here of the button. Okay, not equals to null means something you are doing the action here. You are going to click no, at the time from the button it will get the some value. Okay, then system.out.println entered in PFR. See, now I am running the page. Let's see now how block file will work and how the controller will work also. You can see it from here. Now see, now page is going to load. See, entered in PR came. Okay, if you will see here, once page is loaded, PR will fire. See, when you will, where we written PFR in the PFR section. What PFR section will do when you will do any action or event, then only it will fire. When you will come here, when you will click on the button, submit button, this is an action. When you will click this one, then go here. See, entered in PFR. Okay, now you understood. In the controller, we are having two things. One is process request and another one is the process form request. Process request, when the page is going to load at the time, process request will fire. And when you are doing any action or event at the time, process form request will execute. Okay. See, anyone is having any doubt here? Let me know. I will give some more clarity. Hello. Hello, Mohammed.
No worries. Do you have, because we are not familiar with Java and all, do you suggest any website to go with the basics of Java?
Basics of Java. See, I will come one by one. I will explain you all the things slowly. See, first I am just explaining the controller and how you can call the button. This is the standard. See, you can call like this by page context.get parameter of button. See here. See, one by one class, I will explain you what is the, how the for loops you are using and how, see, this is the core Java. It is totally different. Differently, we will write the code when compared to there. Okay. I will explain you what is for loops, what is row set iterators, and row by, what is row by reference, what is if conditions, what is while conditions, everything slowly one by one we will do it. Now I am explaining how for hello world page, what is the purpose of, first of all, what is the purpose of controller, how it will work. Okay. I think if you know the PLSQL more, same concepts will be there here and there, but the syntaxes will be different. Okay. Okay, see, now once page is loading, at the time PR will execute. Once page is landed, then after that, if you will do any action, then PFR will fire. Okay, now our goal is to achieve, need to get the value from the, once you click on the button, you need to get the value from the text input and you need to throw an exception. And what are that exceptions? Okay, now see, already we created a button. For that button, already the action code is started. Inside the action code, you need to get the value of the text input. What is the, see, in the page, if you will go there, what is the style? message text input. For any style, you need to give OA in front of style name. You need to give OA, and after the name, you need to give the bean. Okay, to get the value of that any item, we need to follow this condition, these things. Like first, you need to take the name of the OA message text input. Before the message text input, you need to give to OA, and after that item message text input, you need to give the bin. See, for example, now to get the value, first of all, you need to initialize the item OA. See, first what I am doing, message text input. First, what we need to give for message text input OA. Okay, then after that, bean we need to give. See, and I am giving one local some variable to store this bean to get. Okay, what I am giving OMTIB. Okay, MITAB. Okay, in the brackets. Input bean web bean what is that ID? Webbean dot find child recursive. What is the ID is submit ID. Okay. See, what this will do is you for all these things you need to do import also to avoid errors. Okay, this import what it will do, it will give the, it will fetch the style text, all the details. Okay, see when you will see here OA message text input webbean. See, if you will see in the process form request, you are having two parameters. One is page context, one is the webbean. Okay, what is the difference between page context and a webbean is the webbean will get the property. Page context will get the details of that item, like values of the item. Okay, webbean will give the property details like whether this ID is exist in the OF or not, and how this ID. First of all, when you will create in the XML here, these all are the XML codes pages. Okay, in the XML code, this ID is exist or not, or you are giving any dummy ID here instead of wrong ID. At the time, it will throw errors. Okay, for that purpose, we are using webbean to get that XML style text, okay, style values. Okay, for that styles to get the input values, we need to use the page context. Okay, see, now I initialized this one here, submit. I am going to get the submit button. This is I am storing in the empty MITIB. Okay, to get the value MITIB dot get value. See, when you will give something, already predefined functions will come. Okay, what you need to get, what I told you, page context you need to use to get the value. See, local variable dot get value of, see, last one, page context is there. You need to select this one and you need to give the page context. Okay, if you will give, then after that end with semicolon, you need to store this value in one of the variable. Okay, string. I am taking string as this is value. Okay, and it is showing some exception here. It is asking for the string type will be the string. In the end of this one, dot to string, convert to the string. Okay, then your error was gone. Then after that, what I am doing, I am going to print this one, whether what is the value I am getting. Okay, system dot out dot println. Then value is value. Okay, now come to here. What we need to do after getting this value, if it is not null, throw the exception. Okay, if condition I am keeping, if value is not equals to null, then exception. How we can throw? There is a command. See, for example, how we will throw the exceptions there in the PLSQL when others than, when no data found, like that, same like that we are having here, like this, throw new OA exception, throw new OA exception, colon, OA exception, in the codes, whatever the message. I need to print hi Vishnu. Okay, I will enter there the value as Vishnu. Okay, and we need to get the value here, comma OA exception dot confirmation. Okay, and see here it is showing error, and it is asking do the alt and enter key in the keyboard to import this exception. Okay, alt and enter. Okay, now see, now I am going to run the page. See, now page is loaded and landed. Then if you will see here, entered in PR scheme, process request got filed. See, when you will open here, and then I am doing here OF training. Okay, when you will go, when once you click here button, it will get the value of OF training team, and in the exception we hard coded hi. Before that hi we hard coded here. If you will see here hi, it will print plus this value whatever you entered, OF training team. Okay, when you will submit here, see some exception we are getting. Let's see what is this exception. OA submit button bean. OA submit button bean. Okay. Okay, sorry. See, we need to get the value of OA message text input bin, but I given the wrong here. I given the submit ID, but what we need to give? We need to give here the message text input, whatever it is there. This is the wrong ID I given. I am calling OA message text input and I am giving the button ID. It's wrong. That's the reason it is throwing exception there. If you will see here in the page level, see here, hello world CO, our controller, line number 48. What is the line number 48? Line number, see here in the controller, right click here and keep the toggle line numbers. Then you can see the line number. Line number 48. This is the 48 now. Here in the 48, I given message text input and I given the submit ID. That's the reason it is getting error. Now we need to change it to hello world ID. Okay. Hello world ID. Now I change it to hello world ID. Let's close all the pages, whatever we opened before. Open the page. See, now again I am giving the OAF training team. Once I click on submit button, see already PR got fired and it's entered into the PR. Now when you will do the action or event in the page, then process form request will execute. And what I written here, submit button, if you are doing any action at the time, value will come. Okay, and it's not a question no, that the reason it's entered into this if condition, then we are getting the text input bin value by using the web bin concept. Then if that value is not null, get that value and show some message. Okay, training team, click on submit button. See here in the top you can see IOF training team. Okay, this is the confirmation message. And what about the error? Means how you can handle the error things and how you can handle the warnings. Okay, go here again, instead of confirmation, just give the error. Error. Okay, again run the page. Again add theme. When I will click on submit button, now I change it to the error message. See, now you are getting the error. Okay, based on business requirement, you can achieve like this. If you want, see for validation, in the further classes, we can see the validations. Like if you are giving so amount up and down, then we can do like that. Okay, we will throw in exceptions and we can handle. Okay, now again, warning. What is warning? See, once you given something and it's showing error, keep the cursor end of that one and click control and space. See, then automatically it will take that function. You will write here something up to 3 words, then click control and space button. Automatically this code will take. Okay. Again, I am running the page now. See, now I am doing OAFP. Okay, click on submit button. Click OK. See, now warning message came. Understood how you can use the error message, confirmation message, and warning message. Okay. See, come to here. If you will see now, see, once you click on the button, PFR is filed here, entered in PFR. See, here you written the system.out.println entered in PFR. Then after that, you are getting the value after initializing the bean, item bean, and when you are getting the value with the help of page context, okay, then we are printing the value also. Here value is, see, OAF team. This value only we are passing to the exception and we are throwing which type of exception we need. Okay, I think everyone got understood. If anyone is having any doubt, let me know.
Sir, what is this OA exception? Is it a class or a function?
Like it's an predefined function provided by Oracle. Okay.
Okay,
Then
yeah.
you
So can we use a exception class here and try and catch block for exceptions?
yes. See, try and catch you are saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, we can use in the next sessions. I will show you how we can use the try and catch, how we can use all these things. Okay.
Yeah. And in case if we know the kind of error, so we can use the exception class here, right?
I think See here already they defined the predefined exceptions. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, you can just call this exception to throw the errors. Okay, you
Yeah,
have to
and
give your content
what
before
is this?
that.
Yeah,
Hmm. Just
what
tell
is
me.
this warning and errors we are using here? It is functions.
Which one?
So this exception, OA exception dot warning and errors we
Ah,
are using.
it's
So
a predefined functions from the Oracle. Okay, we
yeah,
need to see. This is the syntax. See, for example, you know PLSQL.
yes, sir.
See how you will throw exception there.
Using exception only.
Using exception. How you will use exception when others.
Yeah.
Exception when no data found,
Mm,
and this is the predefined. When you will go to custom one, okay,
mm,
user defined, you need to declare their
yeah,
exceptions in the declaration block, and you need to call that name here in the when
yeah,
instead of others and no data, you need to give your custom name. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
here already predefined they provided, we are
Mhm.
just calling that predefined and we are throwing the exceptions.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
And now this hello world page is done. Okay, you can practice tomorrow. And now we will see one more page. Addition, how you can do the addition in the OF level page. See, for to achieve the addition, new. First we will design the page, then we will go. See, to do addition page. Okay, to achieve the addition page, first step, you need the two input values. First step is you need two input values to do addition. Okay, then second step, result need to store in one value. That's it. Value. Okay. To perform this addition, you need calculator. Some action in calculator. Okay. See now, first of all, two input values you need. See, for example, everyone are using calculator. How it will be done? When you will click on two, then after that addition symbol, then after that two values you entered. Okay. Then after that, what you are doing? The calculator will store this one in the one local variable. 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. It will store and it will show it to you. When how it will show? When you will do some action by doing clicking on 2 plus 2, and then after that result will be stored on is equals to, here result will be our button. Okay, now come to here. First of all, how we are planning to design is, first take one message text input. This is one message text input, and this is another message text input. Another text input, and you need to take one more style text called style text bin. One more item. This is the new item. See, right now we used only two items. One is the button and another one is the text input. Now we are going to use another one called but style text. Okay. Now I am taking one more. Okay. This is the result. Okay. First one is the text input with editable. Okay. Second one is also text input with editable. And result we are storing styled text with non-editable. Okay. With non-editable we are doing, and we need to perform this action. We need one button. We need one button. Okay. See, even in once you selected any organization, in the organization also you will get like this only document. MD50 from the functional. See, requirement will be designed like this, not like exactly like this. Okay. They will design properly. Like what is the field and everything one by one. Okay. And here is the button we are keeping. Once you click on, after entering two values, when you click this one, we have to throw an we need to get the value, and we need to set into the this third style text non-editable field. Okay. For that, first what we need 4 items. 2 is text input, 1 is non-text, and another one is the button. Okay. See, first of all, in the hello world page only, see, addition page I am taking. New page. See, now I am taking new page where I am creating in the web UI only. Go to new. And in the first class, we seen that OA components, we can get the pages. Okay. Click on OK. See, here it's asking the package, in which package it should be stored. Okay. See, in the when we created the when we given credentials and everything, at the time default package we selected when we created the workspace in the initial first class. Okay. Same default project will come to every when you are doing any action, this default project will come everywhere. Okay. Then after that, create here XX addition page. Okay, XX calculation page. Okay, page will be end with the PG. Okay, every time before the page name, XX is your like client name. You can give your client name. Okay, click on OK. See, page is created. Once page is done, what you need to do? First step is to assign the AM for that page. Okay, yours is hello world AM. Okay, your AM. See, single AM you can use for all pages. See, in the project you can use different pages. You can create different pages, but you can use the same AM. No issue. Okay, no need to create for each page one AM. Okay, then it's an window title is calculation page. Okay, same name I am giving here. In the title, we will give it as calculator. Okay. Enter. Okay. Then our reason is done. And after that, right click. What we need to do? Come to our design part. First of all, you need to create the 2 text inputs to give the inputs to do the calculation. Okay. Go here. Right click on the structure reason 1. Right click, create new item. New in the new item. Okay. And once item is created in the properties, you can see here properties. This is the value. This is the value ID. Okay. Message text input. Enter. Enter value A. Same thing. See, you can do copy, Control P, and you can do the paste as well. Paste option is enabled. Once you will paste, it will come down. Here value ID 1. This is value ID 1 and this is value ID 2 I taken. Okay. This one is the value ID of 1. I will keep it as value ID 1. Okay. Then after that, here is the prompt we need to change. Instead of A to P. This is the second one. Then after that, what is our design? Next, you need to create the style text. Okay. Go here. Click one more. New result item. See, here now we need to change the message text input. From message text input to you need to change it to the message style text. Okay. Because this item will not allow you to enter any values. This is only for the read only purpose. You can see the values. That's it. Okay. Then after that, in our design part, what is there? You need to create one button. See, we forgot here for this style text, we need to give the prompt. Prompt is the result. Okay. Now in this region, create new item and submit button. Submit button. Okay. This one is submit button. What I am doing equals to prompt. I am keeping as equals to what I am doing submit ID. Okay, now I am running the page. See, let's see. See, now see here, enter value A, value B. It's wrong, I think. See, its prompt is given wrong. Here, what I need to do here should be A value. And here should be the B value. Okay, now again, I am running the page. Let's see. See, enter a value A, enter value B, and the result. Once you enter these two, and when you will click on equals to, then the value of 2 A and B we will fetch, and we will do calculation addition, and we will throw here. Okay. See, for that one, how we will do? Now enter. For that one, everything you need to handle in the controller. See how you can handle in the controller by creating the controller. First of all, right click on the region, top region, new set new controller, and your path is web UI. See, that's the reason I am removing one web UI. Your path is up to see XXOT Oracle Apps PO server web UI, XXOT Oracle Apps PO web UI server. Here yours is XX calculator page. Now same thing like the XX calculator CO controller. Okay, click on OK. Again, it will create a new controller. In this controller, see every time it will be same. First class will be, it is extended from the standard OA controller IMPL. Inside that, in that class, we are having two process request and process form request. See, before for a hello world page, I explained you how process request will work, how process form request will work. Okay, now no need to write anything in the PR because once page is initializing, no need to do anything. Now directly we need to do it in the process form request because once you click on equals to button, we need to get the two values and we need to set. Okay, for this one, first of all, you need to write, you need to get the button. Okay, button is button ID. This is the ID. If page context dot get parameter of button ID not equals to null, then enter into this one. I am giving the like log here entered in submit button. Submit button. Then after that, what you need to do? Once it's entered into the, once you click on the button, you need to get the two text input values, message text input values. You need to get the values. Then you need to store into, do the addition and you need to store in the result. Okay. Now go here. Then first thing is in your one is a ID. First ID is value ID, message text input. Input being value 1 is equals to the message one minute. I'm getting one message. OEM message text input being web being dot find child recursive to get the ID or to get the text input bean. Okay, we need to give the our ID value ID 1. See, we need to import after that. Okay, value 1. What we need to do? We need to get the value of the value 1. See what we can do instead of value 1. MPI 1. Okay. Value 1 is equals to M get value of page context. Okay, dot. See here, you cannot get in the string. String will not do the performance. I think like we need to convert to the integer to do the addition. Okay. Okay. First of all, get to the string. It is stored in the value 1. Same like that. Value 2 also I am getting. See, we need to just copy and paste here. And here it will be value 2. Value 2. Here it will be MTI2. Okay. Here it will be MTI2. And here it will be the value 2. And next thing is once you click on the submit button, then you need to get these two values. Then you need to do the performance like addition you need to do. Then after that, we need to store in the third non-editable field. Okay. Then you need to do the addition. Addition, how we will do? By getting these two values, value 1 and value 2. This value 1 and value 2, you need to convert into integer first. int total is equals to integer dot parse int of value 1. See here spelling is wrong, that's the reason. Integer dot parse int dot value 1 plus value 2. Plus, you need to do addition, no? Plus, okay. Then it's stored in the total. Then after that, what you need to do, we need to set this value to the non-editable field like message style text bin. You need to get that ID then. This is the item 1 ID, message style text ID. Okay, now see, when you want to get that item in the controller, what you need to do? OA, now it's not a message text input, it's a message style text. You need to get the message style text. Before that OA you need to keep, after the text you need to keep the bin. Okay, now OA message STYLL style text bin MST, okay, equals to OA message style text bin web bin find child recursive. Now what is this one item? Item 1. Okay. Item 1 we need to copy. Item 1. Okay. Here import this one. See, every time we are getting the value. Now we need to set the value. How we can set? See, by giving this one variable mst dot. Before to get the value, we call the function called get value. Now we need to do set the value. Set. See, set value page context comma object means you need to pass the page context as a first parameter and object like what is the value you need to store. That object you need to give. Set value, enter this function, page context. First is the page context. Page context. See, to get the value, only one page context parameter. To set the value, we are having two parameters. One is page context and another one is the value. What is the value you need to set? That is the total. Total, we set it. Okay. Now run the page. Let's see. See, now we are having three fields, enter A, enter B, and the result. Okay, first I am giving the value 10. Second one I am giving the value 5. And when you will click on button, then this 10 plus 5 is equals to 15 should come in the result. See, 10 plus 5 is equals to 10 plus 5, 15. No? Why it's calculating? Enter in submit button. See, I did here mistake. When you will see here in this line number 50, what I did, integer dot parse int I copied and I pasted. I need to give the second value, no? Value 2. Every time I am keeping the value 1 only. 2 times I am doing 10 plus 10, 20 it's given. Now change to value 2. Okay. Now run the page again. See, now I am giving 10 and 5. So click on equals to continue. 15. You are able to see the 15 now. Understood? Okay, that's all about the today's class. Okay, tomorrow we will see other things like how subtraction, how multiplication, and how will be the division, and also we will see handling without entering. See now, if I will give here, I remove 10, and if I will click on enter, it will throw exception because we are not properly handle the code. Okay, null pointer exception we got. How to handle this null pointer exception? When you are doing subtraction, if you will give the first value as a higher, negative value will come. At the time also it will give error. We will see all these things in the next sections. Okay. I think hope everyone are understood. If
Okay.
anyone is having any doubt, let me know.
Please share recording session yesterday.
Yesterday's now. Okay.
Yes, on
Okay.
2-day sessions.
Okay. Okay. I will-
Yesterday as well as today is better.
Okay. Okay then. Now you seen these things. No, you can also practice. I will share.
Okay, sure.
Okay then.
Thank you, Mr. Guru.